a nano machine.
Well, right, but with 6 billion people, with all the different compounds.
Well, and you take Ebola and you spread it through 6 billion people, none of them are to be immune.
But why are you going to assume that the Cylons are going to spend, I mean...
That's why it didn't kill everybody. Because some people weren't affected.
Oh. Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah. I don't know why you're so fascinated with these nanobots.
Well, I'm just saying.
Pretty cool little things.
No, I know they are, but why?
I don't understand why they would use nukes. I don't understand this.
Cheaper.
And why do they use bullets?
Why wouldn't you use bullets? Why would you...
Why would I use something that could fry a man from 1,000 paces away? I don't know. Looks cooler and has more of a reason to be frightful of?
Well, do you not... Humans are very susceptible to getting hit with a bullet. That's going to...
Yes, and people do it all the time.
Yeah, so why would they need to develop these...
Better weapons?
Different weapons when they already have a multitude of weapons that are very useful on humans.
Well, because
why would they need
fear factor?
That was a TV show.
That doesn't make fear factor.
Yes, to add a factor of fear into the drama.
Do you really think seeing Cylons
fry people with lasers?
Enough? Why?
No, because you would be used to seeing Cylons.
Why is that any? I don't understand why you think having a laser being shot at you is different than having a bullet shot at you. Which
I don't know.
Besides, why do you think that lasers have to be better?
Because they're funner. 1 milliwatt laser? Come on, the government has them.
I mean, there's many problems with
what
lasers.
What's the problems with lasers?
The energy consumption that they use, the types of chemicals.
1 milliwatt.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what you're saying.
A laser only uses 1 milliwatt.
A laser to kill someone?
Yeah, why not?
What is it?
Yes, it's a 1 milliwatt laser. How much do you think it uses? 1 milliwatt.
That's not much energy.
Very good.
Yeah, so you need a lot more.
Why? It shoots down missiles.
What's the duration of this laser?
Well, I'm sure the duration is a lot longer than 1 second.
The killing
it has to shoot down the laser. I mean, shoot down the missile.
The killing potential of bullets, when it pertains to humans, you can kill a lot more people with bullets much more efficiently than you can with these lasers that you're thinking of.
So again,
think of like a Gatling gun, the amount of bullets that you can shoot out with that.
So make a Gatling laser.
One laser.
Make a Gatling laser.
Like in Fallout?
Yeah. See? Okay. You got no comeback. No. No, I'm just putting it out there. I mean, most shows show that there's another type of weapon they're using.
Most shows aren't as good as Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, you're right. Most shows are better.
In space.
No, it's not as good.
When the Battlestars were defending themselves against when the base stars would shoot, and they were shooting out missiles and whatnot at the base.
And they shot bullets.
Yes, they'd fire projectiles that would break up into thousands of projectiles, and that was a lot more effective than having a laser beam shoot out. Because you have one turret, instead of only firing out one laser, all of a sudden you're firing out one projectile that's why we looked at the
that's a little different.
Well, that's one reason they use projectile or kinetic weapons as opposed to your laser weapons.
Why don't you just make a shield then?
What do you mean a shield?
Oh, we can bring up shields, I guess.
Wouldn't the Cylons be somewhat shielded from laser weapons with their shiny, mirrored-like armor?
No.
Why wouldn't they?
Why would they?
Can lasers melt through metal?
Can lasers melt through metal? I hope so. We cut stuff with lasers.
The energy consumption, the amount of chemicals that you need to make lasers, you'd have to have a person with a huge
Well, what about solar panels? All over the side of the ship.
Back to solar panels. So you're going to have people with solar panels on their back. They're gonna.
No.
Well, how else do they...
Well, that'd be different. You just beam the energy down to them. What?
When you could have...
That technology's around now.
So don't you think we'd have something better than that in 100 years?
We might.
We probably will.
Actually, it'd probably be more than 100 years, since they're looking for Earth, means we already colonized other planets.
No.
Yes.
Well, when they find Earth...
When they find Earth.
When they find Earth,
'Cause I'm sure they will. Because I forget.
I don't want to spoil the fun for you.
Well,
Watching the rest of the episode.
Anyway, they find Earth, and there's spoilers in this.
Spoiler alert, so if you might want to...
Fast forward. I'll
Probably
blink this
turn the
part
volume
out.
down.
We'll
Maybe.
have to put a spoiler alert on the webpage.
Sure.
Click right.
So they find Earth, and what? It's us.
And they find out when they get there that
It's like
basically it's the past of what
10,000.
we are.
It's like 10,000 BC
10,000
or
years
something.
ago from where we are today.
So the humans
So
did-
they are the people that started us.
So the humans actually made it there, but then they got rid of all their
And
technology.
they pushed all the ships into the
The
sun
sun.
because they wanted to say we don't want to revert back to that. So basically,
So they just lost their knowledge.
well, it's kind of
I mean, that's what I don't understand here. If still, okay, hold on.
yeah.
You're talking about people that are actually smart, okay? What, they just didn't teach their
Right,
kids?
they don't teach them about how to create technology that they know will happen again. You know, they don't want you to create robots that will.
Oh, but they do teach them mathematics and other stuff.
I'm sure
Somewhat.
basics. You know,
That's probably
like,
how they made the pyramids.
like, yeah.
Well, I'm just
That-
saying.
Oh, see,
It's-
just like that. That's how we made pyramids.
Yeah,
See?
that's
Mystery
using
Battlestar Galactica
mathematics, which
descendants.
that's using mathematics that would totally increase what we
Right.
would do.
Remember during the Dark Ages, we lost on that. Because
That's what
everybody-
the original series actually had more of a... Because the pyramids actually... They had a lot of Egyptian like artifacts in the original series.
Well, they do a little bit.
And
in
they
this
do
one.
kind of in this
They
one. too.
talk. Well,
Yeah, they talk about
um,
Ares, which is
They talk about
the Greek.
Yeah, they're more Greek ones and
Greek.
the names of things. But well, we're not talking about Greek ones.
anyway.
So anyway, Trace, it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to make it a little more interesting
Yeah.
because I don't understand them. I don't understand why the writers would do that.
They don't want to bog down the
The
show
storyline?
with
Technical stuff?
complicated technological mishaps,
Babble?
and I'm sure
Techno-babble?
even your stuff that you want is 100% effective.
Huh?
The stuff that you want, like your nano robots, your lasers, is that truly the better way to go about this TV show?
Why? You could make one nanobot that reproduces itself.
Right, and when does it stop?
What does it matter?
Does it never stop reproducing?
What would it matter?
Until it covers the entire planet and leaves the planet?
What does it
Because a
matter?
nanobite doesn't breathe oxygen, I'm assuming.
Neither does
So they can
Cylons.
survive in space.
They want the planet.
means
they
they
don't
will-
want the nanobots
They will
there.
continue.
You can have one nanobot, and what if that nanobot
And send a
mutates?
self-destruct code.
And what if it doesn't work for one, and it mutates?
Right?
And now you've
Because
got a
like
whole new
one has a
problem.
glitch program, maybe.
It's just like a regular virus here.
Because you all know with reproduction, things change.
Well, no, because
Yes.
robots are
Actually, they
supposed to
do.
make the same exact copy.
Right? And
But
so are
that never-
viruses, but sometimes
That
viruses
never happens.
mutate.
That's why they have
No,
mutations.
viruses mutate because it finds a better way of doing something.
Right.
No, it's a virus. It's a mutation. The ones that end up causing damage. That's why.
It's called evolution. It's not a...
Yeah, that's a mutation. That's what evolution is. It's
Yes,
a mutation that
okay.
ends up working better.
Yes,
Why
you're
can't
right.
robots evolve?
Well, for one, I just don't see a robot.
Technically, they did. Because
Technically,
they
they
went from
did,
metal
yes.
to flesh.
Yes.
And yes, you're right, they did. But I just don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. I could seriously see them dying way before that even comes about.
So the Cylons are going to spend the next thousands of years without humans, potentially, right? That's what they want.
No, 40.
Well, that's what they want,
Decades.
right?
What?
That's what they want.
Sure.
Well, they want to wipe out the humans, and they want to live on their own.
That's what they
And
basically
they're going to
said.
stay the same forever.
Why not?
Never advancing.
Why would
Never
they
figuring
advance?
out how to make themselves better.
To defeat the humans.
No, with the humans gone. With the humans gone. I'm sure they'll have to figure out ways to make themselves
Why?
work better.
What do they
Why
need
would
to?
they? It's like a computer right now. It works for everything you have right now, but it's going to get better because we can do what we can do.
Because
a lot
humans
better.
like to advance things.
But they are
But the computer
Mostly
doesn't
human.
want to advance.
They're human. Well,
No,
in a way.
That computer
Now-
probably doesn't, but how do you know that the Cylons don't?
Well,
They're not just a computer.
now they aren't. No,